Hey y'all, just checking in here. It's really interesting because and this is definitely not anything derogatory towards the person who wrote this. Please don't take it that way. But somebody responded to one of my posts saying that I appeared to be so well and that maybe I could go out and get a job and pick up my life again, how it used to be, and make my own income and be able to get regular loans and do normal things, like I used to. If I am in any way giving off that kind of vibe that I've got it all down and that I'm that well, my dogs are playing over here. But if if you're watching my videos and taking them to, or my posts, and you think I'm well and everything's fine and I get up in the morning bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and seize the day and do all these things, no. Yeah, I share what I do, and that might be my main thing that I do. I'm still very disabled. Very. Oh, dang. I gotta go turn off this alarm. I was making medicine and had an alarm on and it's done, but I forgot to turn the alarm off anyway. And those are just one of the many things. I am not able to go out and work a job. I have a busted tooth. This is a fake tooth. It's not real. I busted it on Halloween. And getting an appointment and going to the appointment is something I haven't been able to manage. One of the many things that are just overwhelming for me. I'm very easily overwhelmed still. My central nervous system still feels very battered. I just choose not to focus on that on everything that I talk about. I choose to focus on what I can do and what makes me feel better and the improvements I've had. But I can't go out and work a regular job. Even where I'm at, I'm supposed to do, they would like 10 to 15 hours a week. Well, it's winter, so there hasn't been any pressure. It's not like I'm shirking duties, but I'm concerned about when spring hits and weeds are coming like crazy, and I need to be out there 15 hours a week. I really struggle at like 7 or 8 hours right now. An hour here, an hour there. I rest in between. I'm not that strong. I still have a lot of symptoms. I still have a lot of pain. I have chronic pain. I just don't focus on that. I did for so long. And I made myself and everybody around me miserable. Bitching about how fucking shitty I felt all the goddamn time. That's all I did for years. I wore people out, moaning and groaning, and every time I moved, oh, and all I did was bitch. And I vowed to give that shit up. And I have pretty much. Once in a while, to my close girlfriends, I call my close girlfriends, or maybe even my daughter, now that we're talking and having a relationship again and understanding our own situations and being able to support one another. And I'll just say, I just need to vomit a bunch of crap out because I'm overwhelmed. It's too much. I'm doing my best and it doesn't seem to be enough. No. My days are still very quiet. My energy, all of it, goes into preparing my meals, keeping myself and my home clean, taking care of my dogs, and taking care of the problems that come up. This situation with my car not working and needing to get another vehicle, this is a huge thing. Huge. Huge. And most people have no idea of all the things that I have to navigate to deal with trying to figure this situation out. First of all, I don't have a phone and I don't have a working vehicle. So trying to get help, that's a challenge right there. I have to navigate that. Everything I do is exhausting. I am tired all the time. I wake up tired. Yes, I'm sleeping. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. I sleep 6-7 hours. But if you look at my Fitbit recordings, it's very broken sleep. And I wake up exhausted. And then I have to navigate the symptoms of complex PTSD, the symptoms of fibromyalgia, working around my dietary restrictions because I have numerous allergies and I'm trying to not have inflammation and this and that and the other thing. So if I'm giving a false impression that I've got my shit on one sock, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm doing my best though. I am doing my best. And it's good enough for me. I'm able to find gratitude every damn day. I'm finding a little bit of joy here and there. But I can't take on more. I wished I could. I've got projects lined up. I could make a list that would make anyone's head spin trying to figure it out, even a healthy person. I have so many things I want to do and ideas, but I really don't have the energy. That's my biggest struggle right now is I'm so fatigued. And I have all these things I want to do. I have a business idea that I've been sitting on for a couple of years waiting to be well enough. I mean, I've invested money, hundreds of dollars, and I still haven't been making real money off of my idea. I keeping my house up. I have been in a less than 200 square feet for years. And here I'm in 800 plus square feet with 2 dogs. And I'm, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so I just wanted to clarify that if I am misrepresenting in any way that I am doing super well and able to rock and roll, I am in some ways, but I can't go have a job. I am disabled. I hate that. I do. I still have a struggle with letting that set in with me. My spirit wants to fight that and say, I can overcome it. But then it causes more mental anguish that I can't carry. So I do accept that this is my best today. I'm doing my best today. It's not at all the level of capabilities and abilities and energy that most people related to me. I was known as a go-getter. I was known as super strong. And I worked at UPS. I've had a landscaping business. I worked side by side and outranked and outworked many men. I was a badass, hard-working motherfucker. And I have been. But I'm not that person today. I can't do those things today. So that's my truth. That's my vulnerability moment. You know, when I make my videos, I'm trying to be positive. I make myself all pretty. It's a day that I shower. I only shower every couple days for a variety of reasons. One, it requires energy. Two, I don't work that hard and don't sweat and stink. And three, I conserve water. So, but if I'm trying to make a YouTube video, I put my best forward because I put some really crappy stuff out there when I was feeling really crappy, and I want people to see I am doing better, but I'm still disabled and I can't go out and work. I can't do more than I'm doing. So, my truth is, I'm almost 60 years old. I've been disabled for 10 years plus. I'm doing much better than I was 7 or 8 years ago than I am. I'm much better. I'm much more capable. My life is showing signs of that. But I can't go out and pick up an 8-hour-a-day job 5 days a week. There's no way. I couldn't. I struggle doing 8 hours in a week. That's my truth. Besides taking care of my basics. That is what disability is. Disability doesn't mean you can't walk. It doesn't mean you can't take care of basic things. It means you can't work enough to be self-sustaining. And I have been unable to work enough to be self-sustaining since 2011. That's my truth. Yeah, I can do a little bit here and there. Sometimes I can rock and roll, but I can't sustain that. I wear out. Either I wear out physically or emotionally. And then it comes back and it bites me. And I'm not willing to do that anymore. I'm not. I'd rather go without things being done than force myself to do things that are going to make me sick and sad. I have enough of that. So that's my truth. I just kind of had to, I've been mulling this over today. And like I said, this is nothing against the person who suggested maybe I could go back to work. This is just, wow, do people view me in a different way because I make effort when I'm presenting myself? My truth is, I've been sitting around here today. Yeah, I threw some clothes on at about noon. I took a little walk around the property. I made some medicine. Yeah, I've run a batch of FICO. I'll have some dinner. I had some breakfast. And that's about it. I'll crawl back into bed at 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. So I literally am most days only out of bed 7 or 8 hours. So how someone can, I can't work a job. I can't. I wished I could. Maybe someday I will be able to again. I haven't given up hope of that. I still have huge hope of that. But I struggle with dealing with all the things I need to deal with, of taking care of having transportation, taking care of getting my tooth fixed, taking care of, I need to go see a physical therapist for my arm that I injured in December. Everything is taking longer in the world, and I take longer. And that is what it is. So anyway, that's my truth today. It's Wednesday, but it feels like it's Truthful Tuesday. Anyway, I'm grateful that I'm doing as well as I am. And I try not to be frustrated with my limitations and challenges. And I try to learn as I go along how to show myself grace, which allows me to show all of you grace and kindness and understanding. Anyway, I guess I would just say, no one knows what someone's story is. And trying to figure out their problems isn't anyone else's job, because you don't know what their regular day is. Here on the internet, we just see what we see. There's so many more hours of a day than what is shown here, and that needs to be considered. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Gonna check out. All right. Happy Wednesday. Peace. Love y'all.